Give me 3 minutes and I'll explain why trying to motivate people is a waste of time and what great leaders do instead. I have a master's degree in psychology, and I will tell you, we cannot motivate other people. Motivation comes from within. It is an internal dynamic. What we can do is demotivate them. And that's what great leaders figure out right away. So let me tell you the 4 biggest demotivators that you need to look for and address if you want a high-performing team. Number 1, isolation, feeling alone. When people are put into a space where they are either physically or functionally isolated and not supported, they will turn off. For most of us, being isolated turns us from lions into kittens. So if you're a leader and you see isolation affecting any of your players, find a way to create connection, especially emotional connection. Make sure those players know that you're there for them, know that you care, know that you're in their corner, know that you're fighting for them, and that you're bringing other people to them so that they can get the support they need. The second biggest demotivator is information overload. Too much data turns our brains off. We have constant emails, constant metrics, constant dashboards, constant messages. We have to quiet the noise. If you're a leader who sees somebody struggling with information overload, help your player prioritize around what needs attention now, what will need attention later, and what doesn't need attention at all. The third biggest demotivator is task difficulty. When people are struggling to do something well and still can't achieve success, they will eventually stop trying. So leader, you need to slow down and sequence what you're expecting. Start with something really basic. Get them moving in the right direction with the most simple actions and steps. Then layer in complexity so that the momentum turns into the desired outcome, and watch your players shine. The fourth demotivator is the toughest one, because it's unrealistic expectations. And often our own organizations generate them. When people are told to do something that is seemingly impossible, they will simply check out. So leaders, if you have somebody who has a responsibility to do something that does not seem achievable, especially if you agree, you're going to have to turn the focus from perfection to progress. Help the player get started and moving and seeing progress in the direction of the intended outcome. Over time, more resources may become available, the task may become easier, and frankly, the goalposts might even move. Get your player focused on what can be done and keep the energy there. So how good are you at defining and addressing demotivation on your team?